Brodes Media.
If you are a Phillies fan right now, somebody needs to spit on your face and smack you, call you daddy, and see if you're actually awake. Because this can't be real. 37 wins through 51 games. They sweep the Texas Rangers. The starters go 7 innings basically every night. And if they don't, the bullpen comes in the 5th inning and has Taijuan Walker's back. And realistically, I thought Taijuan Walker could have really blown up in the 1st inning when Bryson Stott and Bryce Harper had a miscommunication on a pop-up, a routine damn pop-up, and in years past, this team would fold. That would snowball into one of the worst efforts ever because there would be so many mental mistakes and so many errors. Instead, Brandon Marsh with a cannon to third base with a beautiful outfield assist, and Rob Thompson has the quote of the year in the late stages of May. My point is, this is a special group. And what I'm not going to do is waste my time any longer after I put this on notice for this specific second. But I will no longer waste my time on the people that are stupid, who are from different towns, who don't even spend their time watching 1 inning of Phillies baseball, let alone 9 every single night. I'm not going to give any sort of emotion towards them anymore. Instead, I need to give it all to the Phillies. Because right now it's a split of 85-15. Every single show I take about, 7-8 minutes just to rip dopes who think that the Phillies aren't good due to their schedule. It's not worth it anymore. I know what a great team looks like that has it. 2017 Eagles had it. The 2022 Eagles had it. Even though they came up just shy, when a team goes on a journey, there's a feeling. And when you know what that feeling is like, it is a huge benefit. So it doesn't matter what outsiders feel. I know how Rob Thompson is handling this internally. And he's keeping everyone grounded in such a Rob Thompson way. But if you hear Matt Strom, who spoke on WIP with Scott Fransky, and he said, other teams have won championships, I should probably lay out the actual question first, or the statement first, so then that even had context to it. But I'll play it. We'll get to a situation where I play it, and then you just pretend like this never happened. But okay, let's go to Rob Thompson. This was Wednesday night with an all-timer that's going to make the Philadelphia Phillies yearbook when they end up having the Commissioner's Trophy in their hand, and Dave Dombrowski is on the buses going down Broad Street, all right, and seeing all sorts of things. People going streaking, people funneling 7 beers to see how quickly they can do it, tailgating, cholesterol-free bacon, not bacon burger, a black bean burger, please. See how sad that is? I'm 29 years old now. The fact that I got to look out for vegan options so my cholesterol doesn't rise instead of actually mucking down 7 fat-ass beefy cheeseburgers and slamming a 12-pack while watching Kyle Schwarber give people fist pumps walking down whatever street they're partying on. That's how much belief I have in this team being great, is me just laying out that hypothetical and knowing deep down that that's truly going to happen. And yes, even the black bean burger part. All right, here's Topper.
This is the best 50-game start since the 2001 Mariners.
What'd they do?
They won 116 games. They were pretty good.
They won on what?
116.
116. But what'd they do at the end?
They did not win the championship.
That's right. So you got to keep going. You know, it's you just got to keep grinding, keep pushing all the way through.
Dude, that's fucking sick. That is Rob Thompson in his purest form. When he shows why he's great, it's electric, which is ironic because he's got zero emotion like that. He's even as hell, and he just has one way about his motor. But when he hits the right strings, and when he hits it at the right time with the right sort of demeanor about it, it's a chef's kiss. It's a chef's kiss. What do you want me to say about this club other than elite, legit, complete every single night? And imagine having to play a perfect game to even have a chance to beat the Phillies. If you're doing what the Rangers did this weekend, you're screwed. Because they're throwing balls over to first base that hits their first baseman right in the glove. He drops it. Corey Seager flips the ball up, and he ends up just randomly throwing it to nobody. How about Brandon Marsh getting picked off in between first and second base? They have him. He's a dead out, and the ball goes into the outfield, and there you go. You're just killing them, and then on Thursday afternoon, with Merrifield, there's an error. He stays on the bases. Christian Pache, of all people, smacks around the triple. You're always going to do everything, every game. You're going to do everything, every game, everything that's needed. Every game, Bryce Harper goes no batting gloves. You know how hard it is to look good with no batting gloves? Somehow Bryce Harper does it. Wait until we get Bryce Harper's hot streak, dude. I could say that about 3 or 4 players on this team, that we haven't even seen them take off yet. We haven't seen them explode yet. We are still waiting. Yet 37-14. Matt Strahm, Jeff Hoffman, Alvarado. Want me to keep going down the list and list? Dude, is this real life? All right, let's listen to JT Realmuto post-game on Wednesday prior to going to the Anytime Hotline call. So we'll take your reactions momentarily, and our last audio of some of the players speaking will be this right here. Take a listen.
Heck of a night. This has been a great run for you guys. A great run for you as well. Just describe it a little bit. You've been around the game a while. This is something that you can't forget, the way this team has started.
Yeah, for sure. Like you mentioned, I've been playing this game a long time, and I don't know that I've ever been a part of a club that's just this complete and has this much fun playing together and, wins this many ball games. So it's been a lot of fun to play with these guys, and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
Talking about complete, heads up, incoming.
The man is sweaty enough.
That's cold.
Probably feels pretty good, right?
That was not a little water.
That was not a little water.
Talk a little bit about guys like Edmundo Sosa who come in when getting an opportunity, and Trey Turner going down, and what he's done for this club.
I mean, you can't say enough about what Sosa's done for us all season long. He's putting together great at-bats, coming through huge, big RBIs. You saw his huge swing tonight. The guy's playing great defense. That's what championship caliber teams do. When somebody goes down, you have somebody right behind them ready to step up and fill those shoes, and that's exactly what Sosa's done for us.
That's so right. Think about the brotherhood with this team. They're such a tight group. They really are. There is a bond that's different. As much as I mock Nick Sirianni basically every single chance I get the opportunity to, I hate the way he expresses his core values, but there is truth to the idea of connection, relationships, because when all the wires are properly wired together and it makes that spark, it's somewhat inseparable. I mean, it's the same when I'm talking about chemistry in the locker room. It's the same when you think of, like, for example, the way I feel about my wife. There is a spark there that it's real. It's legit. It is so powerful. That's why I felt like saying, yeah, let's do this. We're getting married. We're going to have kids. Let's go, baby. That bond is unbreakable. This locker room right now has that same exact feeling. That's that it factor, man. That's the it smells different stuff that I keep informing you all about. And yeah, I forgot all about it. JT mentions it, and Mundo Sosa starts the game off. Game 2 in this series, there was a bit of a hiccup over on the right side of the infield. Game 3 of this series, here's Edmundo Sosa. And this is after the fact that the game before, he's hitting a 3-run jack. A 3-run jack. So you're making every team who has a bad mistake pay harshly, and then you have your bench role utility weapons playing at an all-time high. Edmundo Sosa has to be playing his best ball of his entire career. And guess what? If it only happens the last one season and he has one of those, then I don't give a damn. Give me one of those. That's going to result in a 37-14 record through 51 games. Then sign me the hell up. All right?